How to trust the Father in heaven with your future. I always tell people, right? Never worry about things you can't control. Because some things only Father in heaven can control. We can't control everything. So it's best for us not to worry and stress ourselves out about things that we can't control, that's out of our reach. And some of the things that we go through, we may feel like that we ain't gonna never get out of it. Feel like there's no end to the chaos. Feel like there's no peace. There's no sanity. There's no hope sometimes you can feel. But all those doubts that you may be telling yourself, it's not true. It's all lies. You got to trust the Father in heaven with everything. Your heart, soul, mind, with everything. You can't just trust the Father in heaven when you're going to church on Sundays and you may be attending Bible study online or something like that, or during good times. You want to acknowledge the Father in heaven during all times. And you got to trust the Father that He's always going to make a way out for you. No matter how dark the road may seem, no matter how much chaos and hardship you may be enduring right now, Father always make a way out. He always got things planned when He do make a way out for you, for the better. But the thing about the Father in heaven, you have to work with Him. You can't expect Him to do everything for you, because you have to take action. That's what I'm saying. For instance, the Father in heaven came to me in a dream once before, because I was praying and I was fasting. That's why. I came to the Father in heaven myself for answers when I was living in a hotel, small little room. It was hell. I was homeless. They had nowhere to go. Nobody to turn to but the Father in heaven. And I remember praying every day, all day. And I remember the Father in heaven, He came to me in a dream. And He told me, you have my word. You know my principles. All you need now is discipline. And ever since then, I've been working on my discipline. Every day. And it changed my life. Now, I have a 3-bedroom home with a garage. I have 2 vehicles. And I have a business. Which I didn't, at the time, I didn't see the future. I only seen the future as what I was going through at the time. You get what I'm saying? I only seen the future of what I was enduring at the time. I thought that was going to be my future. I thought that was going to be what I was going to go through in the next 5 and 10 years. I thought that was it for me. But I put my trust in the Father in heaven, and look at me now. I'm better than I was before. And I achieved a lot through the Father in heaven and through Jesus. Because if it wasn't for Jesus, I wouldn't even be here. None of us will. So you can't forget about Jesus. That's why you want to trust the Father in heaven with your future. I'm a living testimony that the Father in heaven always make a better way and a way out, which you may be dealing with in the future. He always makes a way. It just you have to believe. It's just a lot of people, they so busy, caught up in everything that's going on, they don't obey the Father's voice. And they wonder why their life's so much in chaos and turmoil. They wonder why nothing works out for them. They wonder why they're going through the things they're going through, because some people don't take the time out to listen to the Father in heaven. They don't listen to his voice. They don't pray. They don't fast. They don't live right. But they want $1 million. They want a mansion. They want a business. But they don't obey the Father in heaven. And that's the reason why their future, they can't see good in their future. That's the reason why they living in turmoil and chaos right now. That's the reason why some people's futures don't even work out right. Because it's their will to disobey the Father in heaven, to refuse to pray, to refuse to fast, to refuse to come to Jesus, to refuse to repent. That dictates your future. You get what I'm saying? Your actions. And that's the reason why a lot of people futures, people don't live, they don't have an abundant future, is because they don't listen to the Father's voice. They don't obey the Father's voice. And the Father, he's been talking to some of you guys a long time. Y'all don't even know it. He's been trying to reach you for a long time for you to start living a better future. You start worried about what's going on Instagram. You worried about all the things that's going on social media, on TV, the news. And you didn't know that the Father in heaven was trying to reach you the whole time. That voice that was telling you to stop messing with those people. Stop hanging out in the clubs and the streets all the time. Stop doing things that may be contributing for you not to live a better future. The Father in heaven could have been telling you to get rid of those things for you can begin to start living a better future. But you didn't listen. You was listening to your friend on that you talk to every day who ain't doing nothing with their life. People that ain't doing nothing with their life, they want you to do it with them. Or you was worried about what's going on social media and looking at somebody else's life that's living right. Jealous of them. Or you worried about what's going on in your workplace. And you're distracted from the Father in heaven's voice because you're so busy worried about things that don't even matter. And that can hinder your future as well. The decisions you make hinders your future. The decisions you make will make you doubt yourself that you don't believe that the Father in heaven could provide a better future for you. But I'm here to tell you, the Father in heaven will always prepare a better future for you. But you have to believe and you have to hearken to his word. You have to listen to his voice to change your future.